everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for the next 2 weeks. From July 14 to 25, fans can expect Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, to go missing from the hospital. Meanwhile, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, seems ready to commit another horrifying crime. Before getting to the 2-weekers, let's talk about what is coming up during the week of July 14. Fans will see Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, Morn Luna. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, will be there to offer support, although he is relieved the girl is dead. Sheila won't be mourning Luna alone though. John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, will also be going through complicated feelings. Finn might not grieve his killer daughter, but the sweet little girl he remembers from childhood. Even though Lai claimed Luna died in recovery, there were no witnesses. The last time Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, saw Luna, she was alive and being watched by Lai. So it seems that Lai might fake Luna's death and then secretly try to fix her. However, there comes a time when someone is no longer fixable or redeemable. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of July 14 reveal that Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, waits while Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, operates on Liam. That suggests that Grace tells Bill about Liam's brain tumor. Maybe the surgery isn't related to the shooting, but the special treatment that Grace has been pushing. After the surgery, Bill sneaks an unconscious Liam out of the hospital. So it looks like we will have 2 bodies stolen from the hospital by 2 different people. Are these stories tied together or separate? That's one thing I can't figure out, if Bill and Lai are working together or not. During the week of July 21, expect Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, to talk about their upcoming Italian adventure. From an offset video that surfaced, Brooke can be seen on a boat and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., is there too. So this might be the beginning of the Bridge reunion story, although I think she's better off on her own. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missins Wood, will fret about Liam when he goes missing. Meanwhile, Steffi could continue lashing out at Bill for Luna's actions. Fans might also see if Lai does indeed take Luna's body from the hospital, so stay tuned for that. The next 2 weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful promise to be nothing short of explosive. A terrifying abduction, a mother's dark descent into madness, and a surprisingly genuine crack in Sheila's emotional armor set the stage for a dramatic shakeup in Los Angeles. As the tangled web of secrets, betrayals, and revenge begins to tighten, the Forresters, Logans, and Spencers will find themselves facing unimaginable horrors and even more shocking truths. Monday, July 15. Liam's disappearance rocks Los Angeles. Liam Spencer vanishes without a trace after leaving Forrester Creations late at night. His car is found abandoned near a cliffside overlooking the ocean, with his phone smashed and blood on the steering wheel. Hope is the first to report him missing, and the news quickly spreads, sending Steffi, Bill, and Brooke into a frenzy. Steffi insists that Liam wouldn't leave without telling someone, especially not while he's been trying to reconnect with Kelly. Rich tries to keep the family calm, but even he begins to suspect foul play. Meanwhile, in a hidden basement of a derelict property in the outskirts of LA, Liam lies unconscious, chained to a metal chair. His captor steps out of the shadows, none other than Dr. Lee Finnegan, wearing gloves and speaking to him in chilling calm. "You're the reason my son's life is in chaos. Time to silence the noise." Tuesday, July 16, Lay's motives revealed. Lay's obsession with fixing her son's life takes a terrifying turn. Through flashbacks, viewers learn that Lai discovered Sheila had visited Liam weeks ago to warn him about Steffi's deteriorating emotional state. That interaction caused Liam to back off from pursuing Steffi again, something Lai now sees as meddling. Fueled by the belief that everyone is interfering in Finn and Steffi's marriage, Lai decides to remove the most dangerous threat, Liam. She's convinced that once Liam is out of the picture, Steffi and Finn will return to normal, and Sheila will be permanently shut out. Luna accidentally finds a torn medical record with Liam's name on it in Lee's office. Alarmed and confused, she begins to wonder if her aunt is hiding something more sinister than a few hospital secrets. Wednesday, July 17. Sheila's change of heart. Sheila Carter visits Finn at the hospital to deliver what she claims is an important update. Despite their complicated relationship, Finn listens and is shocked when Sheila tearfully confesses she's been having recurring nightmares of Liam being in danger. "I know you don't believe in my instincts, but I feel it in my soul. Something terrible has happened." Finn initially dismisses her as paranoid but is left unsettled. Later that night, he remembers Liam had once confided in him about feeling threatened by someone, but had brushed it off. Sheila visits Hope and begs her to listen to her theory. Hope, emotionally raw, finds herself reluctantly hearing Sheila out, marking an unusual and tense alliance in the making. Thursday, July 18, the investigation begins. Detective Alex Sanchez returns to help investigate Liam's disappearance. Security footage is obtained from Forrester, and a blurry figure is seen following Liam out of the building. The police suspect it might be someone with a medical background due to a sedative found in the blood droplets in Liam's car. Bill begins threatening anyone who he thinks could be involved, including Finn and even Thomas. Ridge warns him to calm down before he makes things worse. But Bill has made it clear he'll burn the city down to get his son back. Meanwhile, Lee continues to keep Liam sedated and restrained, using hospital-grade IV drips and tranquilizers. Her plan? To keep Liam hidden long enough for Steffi and Finn to reunite and recommit to each other. Friday, July 19, Luna's discovery and danger. Luna, now suspicious of Lie's behavior and remembering odd packages of medical supplies being delivered at strange hours, decides to follow her aunt. She tracks her to the abandoned property and is horrified to hear a male voice groaning from inside. Before she can open the basement door, Lie catches her. Luna confronts her, and Lie breaks down, sobbing. "I'm not a monster. I'm saving him from himself. From ruining everything." Luna realizes that her aunt has truly lost touch with reality. But when she tries to leave, Lie grabs her and warns her not to tell anyone, or else she'll regret it. Monday, July 22. Luna makes a risky choice. Terrified but determined, Luna plays along with Lie, pretending to understand her. She stays at the house under the pretense of helping, all while secretly recording everything on her phone. She manages to slip a note to RJ during a brief trip to Forrester, disguised as a routine delivery. RJ opens the note and is horrified. "Lie has Liam. Please trust me. Don't call police. Let me get proof." "Luna," he confides in Hope, and the two decide to work with Finn, believing that he's the only one who might be able to reach Lie without triggering more violence. Tuesday, July 23. Finn confronts his mother. Finn arrives at Lie's remote property, pretending he wants to spend time with her. He brings flowers and a gift, catching her off guard. He then carefully begins to probe, hinting that he knows something is wrong. Lie panics, but before she can deny anything, Finn hears Liam's voice. He's awake and calling for help. Finn rushes to the basement and is sickened by the sight of Liam, barely conscious and strapped to medical equipment like a science experiment. Lie begs him not to judge her. "I only wanted to give you peace. I only wanted to fix this family." Finn frees Liam and orders Lie to stand down. But she pulls out a syringe and threatens to use it on herself if anyone tries to stop her. Wednesday, July 24, tragedy averted, but not forgotten. After hours of negotiation and a heart-wrenching plea from Finn, Lie finally drops the syringe. She collapses into Finn's arms, sobbing. Police arrive soon after, tipped off by Hope, who could no longer keep quiet. Lie is taken into custody for kidnapping, unlawful restraint, and attempted assault. Sheila watches from afar, devastated, not just by what happened to Liam, but by the pain Finn is now enduring. Liam is rushed to the hospital, and Hope refuses to leave his side. The moment he opens his eyes and sees her, he whispers, "You believed I was still out there." Hope nods, brushing back tears. For a moment, it seems like they're on the cusp of rekindling something deeper than ever before. Thursday, July 25. Sheila mourns the family she lost. In a rare, genuinely emotional episode, Sheila breaks down alone in her apartment. She visits Deacon and admits that for the first time, she doesn't know what to do. She tried to warn them, she tried to help. But it still ended in pain. Deacon urges her not to give up. He tells her that maybe this act of compassion could change how people see her. But Sheila isn't convinced. "I thought saving Liam might earn me a place in Finn's heart. Instead, I'm just the monster that got lucky for once." Sheila later writes a letter to Finn, leaving it on his doorstep. The note simply reads, "I never meant to take from you. I only ever wanted to give. Mom." Friday, July 26. Fallout, forgiveness, and future fears. As Liam begins physical therapy and the emotional trauma sets in, Steffi visits him. She expresses her sorrow over what happened and admits she was scared he would never come back. The conversation is bittersweet, with both realizing how much has changed. Hope and Liam share a gentle moment, one filled with pain, healing, and the possibility of starting over. Finn, meanwhile, visits Eli in custody. She's medicated and lucid for the first time in days. She expresses regret, but also blames herself for letting her obsession spiral. "I didn't know how to let go of control, not even for you." Finn leaves, more broken than before, as he grapples with the loss of his mother, not through death, but madness. And in the shadows, Sheila watches her son walk away from the jail. She doesn't call out to him. She simply turns and disappears into the night, perhaps for good, perhaps just for now. What's next? The next chapter of The Bold and the Beautiful promises even more twists. Will Liam and Hope finally reunite after this trauma? Can Finn recover from the psychological wounds left behind by both of his mothers? And is Sheila truly walking away, or just lying in wait for the perfect moment to return? One thing's certain, in Los Angeles, nothing stays buried forever. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.